Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series in the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 22.3, and today I wanted to talk about how you can actually extend the length of your buffer potentially with your Mark II so that you can get loops that are in 2 bars instead of 1 bar. So the first thing to know, we're just going to kind of go in here. So you can hear we got the BPM going at 116 from the metronome. I'm not going to probably play that fast. I'm going to try 96, see if I can play to that. But that's still going to only give us 1 bar of recording. We've slowed the BPM down, so we have technically made the delay buffer longer. That's the 1 bar delay buffer. If you want to get 2 bars, you can cut that in half, which is 48. But the problem is you can hear the metronome's getting slower and slower. So now you're going to have that rhythm and keep that time as best you can with your loop. So just to also point out, the slowest we can go is 40 BPM. There might be some tricks with an external sequencer to change that, but also the fastest is 200. So let's say if you want to actually potentially get up to 4 bars worth of record time, let's say you're recording at 160 BPM, doing like a drum and bass track or something, well, half of that is 80, which would get you 2 bars, and then half of that would be 40, so you could have 4 bars, which gives you quite a bit of recording time and content. But we're going to go to 58, and we're just going to see if I can do this. I'll just show you guys, at least in theory, that this works, even if my timing's not great. So I'm going to hit record, and once it comes in, don't forget to hit rehearsal, otherwise we're going to have some other problems for ourselves. And I'm going to turn the MFX on for bus 1. I'm just trying to count out. I was a little bit off, but it's not too bad. I mean, it's something that you could work with if you're just kind of playing live and trying to drop stuff out for people. And then, we got 2 bars. We now have 2 bars here. It's just that 1-1 and 1-2 is our first bar, and now 1-3 and 1-4 are our second bar. But, I can do some other fun things where I can just kind of start dropping. Now you can hear. Those are not great, and I missed at least 1 hat, and the timing's a little off, but they're there now. I can just always kill it and come back in. Yeah, there's a couple early, but again, like this is something you can kind of work with if you wanted to. I can come over to bus 2, add in my next sample, go to chromatic. We'll get into chromatic mode. We're currently on pad. If I forget, do you switch by holding this down? No, this changes our scale. Is it sub pad allows us to change? Not. I think we're going to go from here and switch what pad we want. Okay. Yeah, push it on enter, and you can then select what pad. So let's say we want this sound. I can now play it out, and I got 2 bars to mess with. And again, not great playing here, but just trying to show you guys the concept that I could then cut out the drums and kind of let that keep going. Turn the recording back on if I wanted. And hopefully you get things in sync. I'll stop embarrassing myself though. I'm going to turn it off. Hopefully I showed you guys a couple tricks so you can get 2 bar looping, potentially more depending on what you have for your BPM that you're running, but you can extend your buffer size to get different settings. There are a few tricks for how to use your TR recorder and pad mute to get a external click track, although I don't particularly care for them. I'll show you in the next video how to do it, just so that you can, if you want to have your own click track, that you can create and have it come out of your headphones to do that, or just use a different bus or something. But I'll show you guys how to do that in the next video. Thanks. Keep making beats, and peace.